How is everybody? Hopefully you are enjoying this staycation via what's going on. I have been meaning to hop on and talk to you about some great ways for you to be able to DIY your OnGuard products, since almost all the OnGuard is out. It's not that it's not ever coming back. If you've been following along, doTERRA actually has a year's supply of a lot of the oils, almost all the oils, but they never go out of stock. But they saw the inventory of OnGuard flying off the shelves, and they wanted to make sure that those that had LRPs, because they always, priority goes to those that are on LRP. So they wanted to make sure that they were able to fulfill the LRP orders and still sort of maintain people that wanted oils. So they've put a limit on things, and actually some items you can't even purchase anymore for the time being. We're all anxiously waiting for when we can get more. I'm not hoarding mine, I'm actually using mine, which is like, I need more. So we're actually going to walk through how to make your own hand sanitizer with everything that you have in your home already. How you can make your own hand soap, because the hand soap is now not available for a little bit. How we can make an immunity roller. How you can make your own cleaning spray. And I actually want to talk to you and teach you how you could actually make your own OnGuard blend if you were out of OnGuard and you had the other oils. Now, granted, we don't know the proprietary drops that are in here, so this is just an estimate or a guess. But I'll give you that recipe, and then we're going to talk about some other ways that you can support your body in the craziness that's going on. So sit back, grab a notebook, and let's jump in. Hand sanitizer. So I don't know if you know, but doTERRA worked really hard and really well with the FDA and I think the CDC. I don't know anymore, but they did a lot of things to get this word on the bottle. If you make your own hand sanitizer, you can't legally say this, just so you know. And according to the CDC, and when you make your own hand sanitizer, you need to have at least 60% in the bottle of alcohol for it to be effective against germs and things that are circulating. So with that being said, if you have any isopropyl rubbing alcohol or anything like that, the one that I have right now is 91%. I happen to have some. I don't know for how long, because I actually use it in my granite cleaner too. So it's either clean my counters or clean my hands. So I think we're going to stick with hands for a little bit. But we're not completely out yet, which is good. All right, so what you can do is you can reuse your 30 ml bottle. This recipe is for a 30 ml bottle, so if you want, you can just cut it in half. If you have a 15 ml bottle that you want to reuse, you can reuse an old OnGuard bottle, just put a spray top on it, whatever it may be. If you don't have any of these, doTERRA does have these available in the shopping cart. Just search for 30 ml bottles, and they're empty, and you can use it for your DIY projects. So you're going to put about 1.5 tablespoons of your rubbing alcohol in here. You're going to do a squirt of fractionated coconut oil. That just helps to add some moisture back because the alcohol is drying. And then about 10 drops of your OnGuard oil. And that's going to cover this. No, I'm sorry, this is based on a 15 ml, so just double it for a 30 ml bottle. I switched that. And then put your top on and give it a good shake, and then you can spray your hands. And that's your OnGuard hand sanitizer. I think we can say hand sanitizer, spraying mist, whatever it may be. Okay, so that's that right there. Now, let's talk about foaming hand soap, okay? It's now not available in your back office, but back in the day, I actually used to make my own hand soap. It's so simple, so easy, and just as effective. It's just convenience versus inconvenience. And our whole life right now is a huge inconvenience, so why not add one more thing to it, okay? So what you're going to look for is unscented. I actually prefer unscented Castile soap, okay? You can use scented stuff. I love Dr. Brommer's. I usually get it on Amazon. I'm assuming it's still available. Can't be 100% sure. I actually buy it by the gallon, and then I use this as my DIY thing, because it's really hard to do DIYs with a huge gallon, and I just pour it in here. So what you're going to do is take any old foaming pump thing. If you have like one from Bath and Body Works that you dumped out the toxic stuff and you want to just make your own, you can do that. This one's good. Anything that has a foaming action is what you want. So you're going to do 2 tablespoons of the Castile soap. You're going to do, again, another squirt of your fractionated coconut oil for moisture and just add things, back to the skin. You're going to do 10 drops of your OnGuard oil. You can add other oils to it if you want to make it smell a little bit better, but OnGuard is the key ingredient. Then you're going to fill, so that's only going to do it to about here or so, maybe, give or take. Just fill the rest up with water. Careful when you fill it with water because it is going to start to foam up. And after you do that, you're just going to put the top on. Leave room for the top because this does push stuff in. Just wanted to tell you. Okay, so I usually fill it to about there. You put your top on and you are good to go. You might just need to mix it up a little bit, and if it's been sitting for a while, it does, in my opinion, tend to separate just a little bit. So before you go to wash your hands, maybe just give it a zhuzh and then a pump. Okay? Wash your hands for 20 seconds. I don't think I need to say that because I've heard it so many times in the past week that I'm like, oh, I didn't do it long enough. Let me wash my hands some more. Right? Okay, so now let's talk about supporting your body immune system on a daily basis. One thing that we do have all the time is the Stronger blend. That's great for kids. My kids like to roll it on the bottoms of their feet right before we go out. It's right by the door, by the shoes and the socks, and it's part of the routine. You put your underwear on in the morning, you put your oils on in the morning in our family. The other option is the ready-to-go OnGuard Touch, which last I checked is not available yet. I can't keep track of what's available and what's not. So you can make your own. Did you know that? It's super simple. Resave your bottles if you want, or you can have the empty ones again in your shop tab from doTERRA. And what you're going to do is put 20 drops of your OnGuard oil in here. Okay? Then you're going to fill the rest up with your fractionated coconut oil, give it a little zhuzh, and now you have your immunity blend. You can add other oils to this. You can add frankincense to it. You can add Melissa to it. You could add DDR Prime to it if you wanted to. These are amazing oils to add into that's just going to support your body on all levels. And so that's just another way for you to make another DIY item that's not in stock at the current moment. Okay, now let's talk about your all-purpose spray, all-purpose cleaner. Okay, so I'm down to my last bottle of OnGuard Concentrate Cleaner. So we are hoarding this, but here's the best part about this. When you want to make a spray bottle of this to clean all the things in your house, it's got the OnGuard oil in it, but you only need 2 tablespoons. So do you know how much you can get out of this one bottle, spray bottles? I forget. It's like 20, 18 spray bottles, or something like that. You only need 2 tablespoons of this. So that's a little amount, okay? You're going to put that in a spray bottle. I didn't grab one. Fill the rest up with water. Give it a shake, and you are good to go. If you want to amp things up a little bit, add a little bit more OnGuard to it. It's not going to hurt. It's just going to kill things. So that's awesome. So if you have any of this left, make yourself a spray and just sanitize all the things. It does. It lasts so long, okay? If you have a friend in need, just share 2 tablespoons with a friend. Unless you're on your last bottle, like I am. But that's okay. It's coming back. I promise. I don't know when, but it's coming back. It better come back. All right, now let's talk about the fact that you don't have any OnGuard oil left. And right now you can only purchase 1 per order. You could do that 5 times back to back, but you're going to pay shipping every single time. Okay? So here is the recipe that I found. I can't take credit for this. But once I looked things and looked it all up and all that, it seems that this is legit. Now here is the catch, okay? Stay with me. In the OnGuard blend itself is a eucalyptus. It is not the same eucalyptus as this bad boy, single oil from doTERRA. You shouldn't ingest this eucalyptus. So I'm going to give you 2 recipes. One recipe is going to be, for you to be able to diffuse and use topical. And the other recipe is going to be for one that you can actually take internally. Okay, it's not going to replace this OnGuard oil, but what it's going to do is hold you over in the time being, and you most likely have a lot of these oils sitting in your home already, and you just might not realize it, okay? So let's talk about the oil first that you're only going to use for diffusing or applying to your body topical. Okay, so you're going to start with 20 drops of your clove oil, okay? Then you're going to do about 18 drops of wild orange oil. You're going to do 10 drops of cinnamon. Then you are going to do 8 drops of your eucalyptus from doTERRA. All these are from doTERRA. And then 6 drops of rosemary. Now what are you going to do with those drops? You are going to make a master blend. So use your old OnGuard oil bottle if you want. You can use an empty one, clean it out, and do it whatever it may be. And you're going to make a master blend, and that's going to be your temporary, that's the right word, OnGuard hold you over till you can purchase it yourself again, okay? Like I said, we don't know the proprietary drops in the OnGuard blend. Only like probably one person in doTERRA knows that. But this is just a rough estimate and guesstimate to hold you over, all right? You can, by all means, amp this up if you want. You can triple it, double it, triple it, quadruple it, make as much as you want with it. It just kind of helps you use what oils you already have in your home so that you don't have to stress about being without OnGuard. Now, I mentioned those 5 oils that are in there in the OnGuard blend, you can take them all internally except eucalyptus. So you're going to do that same recipe, just take out the eucalyptus, and now you can use it internally. So you're going to do 20 drops of your clove, okay? You're going to do your 18 drops of wild orange. You're going to do your 10 drops of cinnamon, okay? And then you're going to do your 6 drops of rosemary. And this is going to be your internal blend that's going to help take the place of the OnGuard in the moment if you are all out of OnGuard and you cannot order. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know, but we can post the recipes on the team page for you so that I'm more a visual person and the talking kind of like goes in one ear and out the other. You can play around with the recipe if you want, if you think it's too strong, if it's not strong enough, or anything like that. You can add, I would add maybe Melissa to it if you wanted to. You can add some frankincense to it, whatever you feel comfortable amping things up with. Now, the other few things I wanted to talk about really fast with you is OnGuard Plus and the beadlets. Not available right now. If you have them, use them. They're going to be awesome to support your system. But I wanted to talk about some alternatives for you if you don't have any OnGuard Plus and you want to start taking things to be proactive and to boost your body's immune system and your immune response right now in the season. Okay? OnGuard Plus is great. It's basically the OnGuard oil. It has oregano added to it and it has Melissa added to it. So you could make your own veggie caps if you wanted to and take those on a daily basis. If that's still not your jam, here's what you should be taking daily. Okay, it comes in an oil and it comes in this. Start getting this into your system. This is just going to help support your body on a cellular level and just keep things healthy and flowing. Now here is an unsung hero that most people don't realize or haven't talked about a lot. Yarrow Palm. The veggie caps. The pre-made veggie caps of Yarrow Palm. What makes these so amazing? Do you know what these have in them already, ready to go to rock your system? Vitamin C, which if you do a little research, you can do a vitamin C flush when you get sick. Kick some things out real fast, okay? Anyway, vitamin C. This has the Yarrow Palm in it. It's also got frankincense, palmarosa, and turmeric. It also has Melissa. So this is going to help support your body, support your immune, boost it up, help keep you strong, healthy during this crazy, crazy, crazy season. The other thing that I suggest that you do if you are going to go out in public and you're going to be around a lot of people, this awesomeness. If you don't have this in your life, you need it. I think it's like $11 wholesale. This takes the place of any. This is it's an essential oil ointment type thing. The oils that are in it are going to be frankincense, helichrysum, cedarwood, tea tree oil, and lavender. So what I like to do, carry this with me, and before I go in any public place, putting a little bit on my finger after it's been sanitized, because we're not supposed to be touching our face, and here I am telling you to touch your face. But anyway, sanitize your hands first. Put a little bit of the Correctex on your finger, and then just slightly put it on the edge of your nose, maybe slightly on the inside if you're comfortable with doing that. Only do what you're comfortable with, okay? But what that's going to do is it's just going to keep any sort of particles, possibly, and block them from getting into your nasal cavity. All right? So that, hopefully, is just a quick 1-2 punch, teaching you, showing you ways around the items that are not available. And as soon as they come available, I'll keep you posted. But hopefully you are staying safe, you are staying calm, oil yourself up, support your body, try to stay